The Football Association say they will take a look at the video of Newcastle defender Mike Williamson's challenge on Bolton striker Johan Elmander at the weekend. He could therefore face an FA charge. And the Australian Rugby League forward Dane Carlaw has quit his club, the French Super League side, the Catalan Dragons. He has done so for personal reasons.
No, I've not been on there long, Eva. Just took it down. About 50,000.
This is Alicia just chatting to Westlife.
You're around the same as Nicky now.
Anyway, it's the Monday Music Review. Hello, everybody. In the studio this morning.
Good morning.
If you log onto the website, you can see Nikki, Mark, Shane and Kian and Alicia all here to talk about their respective albums. Gravity, released today by Westlife, and Alicia is releasing The Entertainer. We'll also have a quick listen to the X Factor finalist charity single Heroes. If you log on to the website too, you will see Colin Patterson, our entertainment reporter, Six Music Breakfast DJ Sean Keaveney, who is also now a published author with his new book R2D2 Lives in Preston. And there it is, he's just holding it up to the camera. And Five Live listener and singer Dave Giles, who's in The Rileys. Right, hello everybody, how are you all?
Hello.
Good.
Have you guys got money in Irish banks?
We do.
Yeah, we do.
You do?
A few quid, yeah.
You're not withdrawn it all?
Few here and there.
What do you think about this bailout?
I think it's the start of, I suppose, a clean-up financially, I think, for Ireland. You know, I think the banks are in trouble. I don't think the Irish people are necessarily in trouble financially, but the Irish banks obviously have had a lot of history over the last couple of years, stuff going on. But
is there a feeling of a bit of shame that you have to be bailed out, or are people just saying, get on with it? Why have the politicians been dithering?
I think a lot of people are, talking about the politicians and stuff, but for Ireland, I think as a nation, we're a very proud nation, obviously. And I think as a country, there's been a lot of countries in this position. I think, Britain's been in this position before as well. So I think as a country, it's just something that has to happen, and unless it starts, unless we do get bailed out, I think it's a loan for 3 years is what it is, basically.
To clean the banks up.
To clean the banks up, and then after that, hopefully everything will be fine again. So we just have to wait and see. But it's definitely a positive more than a negative, I think, because it's starting to get...
The start of the recovery.
It's the
start, yeah. Do you think a lot of, the Irish travel, we know that, but do you think it's going to lead to even more talented young people in Ireland emigrating?
I don't know if it'll mean that. Ireland has been, we've had it so good for so long, and people still immigrated. People still wanted to travel.
Even in the boom years, yeah,
absolutely, and people still wanted to do their thing. Even if you look at ourselves, we got together in '99 when things were just kicking off, and we still have spent, a lot of time out of Ireland, back and forward, and all over the world, because it is a very, very small country.
Isn't it?
We're all from Ireland, still live in Ireland, but
there, yeah.
It's a small country, and I think that's why, when something like this happens to a smaller country, it's harder to cope. If you look at America's debt last year of 700 billion, do you know what I mean? Like 60 billion doesn't seem an awful lot, but the size of America compared to the size of Ireland is where it, falls down. So I think as well, as Shane said, once the banks start to beat again, then, foreign investment can come back into the country and people can start getting loans again and businesses can start taking over. But until that starts to happen, we're kind of at a stalemate, you know what I mean? So I think it's, as Shane said, it's a good thing, and tomorrow is the start of the rest of the country's career.
And we'll be talking about something else tomorrow, no doubt. Right, let's talk about your album and the competition with other boy/man bands. Where do you see yourself in the kind of hierarchy now?
For us, we're together 12 years. This is our 11th album, so we're not really paying a huge amount of attention. Obviously, the Take That story is absolutely massive, and rightly so. It's Robbie Williams, one of the biggest superstars in the world. Take That, over the last few years, have had 2 amazing albums. So for us, with musically listening to Take That's album over the last few years and stuff like that, we wanted to raise our bar and make sure that our music was as good as that, and give us a little bit of a kick up the backsides. But apart from that, we're not really paying too much attention. It's great to see things like JLS doing well, bands like Westlife doing well. You got One Direction. The boy bands is very much alive again, and I think you had that typical kind of thing 10 years ago or 5 years ago. Oh, pop is dead and boy bands are dead and it's all over, and here we are again. There's
Kings
4
of
big boy bands.
Keep coming back.
But the JLS album out the same day as you, that's quite a bold move.
I looked on iTunes this morning, though. They were one place, Westlife are one place higher than JLS at the moment. They were this morning. So.
First of all, JLS are great. We performed with them when they were in the X Factor and everything. They're great lads. We'll probably try and get a free copy of the album so that we don't have them up the charts and have a listen to it. But honestly, it's probably boring to say, but everyone's kind of, decent. Like everyone's mates, and Everyone
But
likes
also,
each other
you must be a
well.
bit relaxed because you've been there, done that, got the T-shirt, and you're still here. I mean,
That's what it's all about for Westlife.